Dress up. When the Messenger of Allah used to put on his clothes, he would start from the right side and say these supplications. Translation: Praise be to Allah, who has clothed me with this and provided me with it through no might and power on my part. And when he wears a new cloth, he takes its name, such as a shirt, imama or chadar, and recites this dua. Translation: Ya Allah, praise be to you alone. You have clothed me in this. I ask for this garment from me, and I also ask you for the good of the purposes of this garment for which it was made, and I seek refuge from the evil of this garment. I want and also seek refuge from the evil for which this cloth is made. He preferred white clothes, and his arm sleeves reached his wrists, and he used to have a cloak. He disliked bragging about clothes. He would tie the turban over the cap in such a way that the fabric of the turban would be between your shoulders. He preferred the use of white turbans. Wearing shoes. Rasulullah used to put on shoes on his right foot first. While taking them off, he removed his left foot first, and did not walk wearing only one shoe. Huzur's style of eating and drinking. Rasulullah used to say Bismillah before starting to eat. Then he would eat in front of him with 3 fingers and with his right hand together, and not eat from the middle of the dish and eat. He did not make objection in food and did not lean while eating. After eating, he used to lick his fingers and clean the dish and recite this dua. Translation: All praises are for Allah, who fed us, given us drink, and made us Muslims. And the Holy Prophet would also get up when the table was lifted, but he would say this supplication. Translation: Praise be to Allah, praise which is pure and with blessing, and blessed is Allah in this state that his self is not in need of anyone, nor can Allah be left, nor can Allah be neglected, O our Allah. And when eating at someone's feast, recite this dua. Translation: O Allah, feed those who feed me and give drink to those who give me drink. Huzur used to recite Bismillah before drinking, then sat down and drank with his right hand in 3 breaths, and while drinking, he did not breathe into the pot and did not drink from the broken part of the cup. And thank Allah after drinking. Narrated by Al-Tirmidhi and Al-Sunan, Book of Supplications, on the authority of the Messenger of God, chapter on what to say when he finishes eating. 2457. Masnoon way to get in and out of the house. While leaving home, the Messenger of Allah used to take left step forward and said this prayer. Translation: In the name of Allah, I put my trust in him. Only Allah has given the power to us to avoid sin and do good. When the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, would enter the house, he would take his right foot first and pray this dua. Translation: O Allah, I ask you that our coming is for good, and our going out is also for good. In the name of Allah we entered, and we left in the name of Allah, and we trust on Allah. Then he would greet the family. Reference. Narrated by Al-Bukhari and Sahih, Book of Food, chapter. What to say when someone says something about his food. Narrated by Al-Salam and Sahih, Book of Beverages, chapter on honoring the guest and the virtue of giving good news. Narrated by Al-Tirmidhi and Al-Sunan, Book of Supplications from the Messenger of God, chapter on what to say when he leaves his house. 1024.